It's the first time I'm actually doing uh, uh, this kind of thing for the church. I've just given my testimony in our local church in the Philippines, but I just sang a song, I gave my testimony, and that was it. So it's really something new for me, and I'm also offering a song to a friend of ours who passed away last year, and it's been 1 year, so it's really sentimental and something so significant for me. And because all my friends are, I'm also from LA, so a lot of my friends who are going to be here tonight are, if not relatives, friends.
You're an LA boy yourself. You grew up in was it West Covina?
Monterey Park.
Monterey Park.
Yeah.
And, how does it compare being here and then in the Philippines? It's less stressful, I would think.
It's definitely quieter. When I'm in Manila, gosh, I hardly have enough time to sleep. But when I'm here, sometimes you just have too much rest, diba? Too much downtime that you'd want to go back to the Philippines and work. Yeah.
Despite being a Christian and trying to, lead a good life, a life of example to many people, celebrity, you still get a lot of subjected to a lot of controversies and gossips, and it's part and parcel of that life that you've chosen. How do you deal with it?
It's the hardest. Actually, when I became a Christian, I told my pastor if I could just enter the pastoral ministry, so it would be easier. But he said that we have so many pastors already in the ministry. What we need are people from the entertainment industry to spread the word. So I guess it's a tougher task. So I guess it was God's plan for me to be in the industry. And after a couple of years being around, that's when I surrendered my life, and it's been 8 years. And you're faced with a lot of challenges every day, but you have to constantly remind yourself the reason for being here, and that is for God, not for you. And I think it's humbled me even more knowing that I'm doing this not for myself.
Everyone was asking me, ask if they're already. So he's with Casey.
I'd rather you ask me about my Christian life. I'm just kidding. No, we're good.
10 years from now.
I'm in my early 30s, and by then, gosh, I'll be in my 40s. I don't know. I'd want to still be around. I got in.
Family, maybe?
Of course, definitely. Hopefully, before I get to 40.
Writing as well.
Yes, yeah. We've been listening to a lot of pitches, different concepts, but it's really hard to get a real deal and just find the right concept that will touch people's lives, turn it into a film. But Joyce Bernal and I are really contemplating and just really exploring the producing side, and we want to be able to do that and produce more movies in the coming years. It's just hard kasi sometimes, a lot of stories are, of course, you have to start from the bad to turn into good. But of course, you wouldn't want to compromise. At the end of the day, you want to give a lesson. You want to let your audience get out of the theater feeling overwhelmed and satisfied.
How do you motivate yourself when you're doing dramatic scenes? I know that you're a very good dramatic actor. I haven't seen a lot of Tagalog movies recently because I live here, but I know that you're one of our most celebrated young actors in the Philippines. How do you motivate yourself?
I think of how much I'm being paid for the show. Just kidding. Bottom line, you're asked to do something, you just have to deliver. So you just give your whole heart and soul into it. I'm a very passionate person, so when I do something, I make sure it's worthwhile.
What makes you cry in real life?
Sad thoughts, of course. I'm a very positive person, but I'm also sensitive when it comes to different things, my family, my loved ones. So I guess in any given situation, when you're dealing with about anything about your family, you get sensitive about that. I'm very vigilant. I don't want him to be in the business, but he's musically inclined, and he's in the Philippines for 2 months, the whole of summer. And whenever I asked him, I'd bring him to my set, I'd bring him to my taping, and would end at 6 a.m., 8 a.m. It's really hard work. And then I asked him, "Do you still want to be in the business, showbiz?" Yeah. So I guess the thing is, my only deal is that he graduates first, or he gets a degree before he does something that he really wants to do. But for me, the non-compromise thing is that he gets a degree first, and if he really wants to be an actor, then who am I to stop him?